All right, dear friends, how are you today? Aaron here bringing you your daily horoscope for Tuesday, the 11th of February, 2020. We've got the moon still in Virgo, the later degrees of Virgo, right? So that means in the early afternoon, late morning, early afternoon, we've got a trine from Virgo, Virgo Earth sign up to Saturn, Capricorn, to Pluto, Capricorn, okay? So this is like a meeting, okay? We've got an emotional need to be specific, to be organized, okay? To get it all down, to get it all out. And then this connection with Pluto and connection with Saturn up in Capricorn. This is like a meeting with the boss, right? Whoever that may be. Maybe it's a meeting with yourself, maybe it's a meeting with your partner, maybe it's a meeting with a friend or a family member, maybe this is an actual meeting with the boss. And we want to work things out. We want to be able to expand, right? We want to be able to get to a place where, this compromise is working out. The best compromise is when both parties are leaving unsatisfied. Well, this is a little different. We also have, I'm going to show you the chart early in the morning. Let me back this thing up here. Very early, it's happening late here Monday night, depending on where you're at. Early Tuesday morning. All right, this opposition to Neptune. Okay, then we've got the trine to Pluto kicks in there at about 8 a.m. when people are getting up, going to work. Depending again on obviously where you're at in the world. And then the trine to Saturn, 1 p.m. So. And then, look at this, we get the opposition beginning to Chiron and Venus when the moon enters the sign of Libra, 7 p.m., and we're going to feel that trine all night long. So, what does it all mean? All right, so for one, you deserve that raise. We talked about something like that either yesterday or the day before. That we're feeling that we're deserving the raise, and we can take this time to write down all the reasons why. And we have to present this to the boss, okay? This transformation in Capricorn, where we want to transform where we're currently at into a place where we're going. And we have this meeting with Saturn, the boss, okay? So we have to present it, we have to bullet point everything out in a sense. Clear, cut, precise information needs to be taken down and presented to the other, okay? We have to be able to change where we're at. We have to be able to allow ourselves, remembering our own, leadership skills, remembering our own great qualities that we're bringing to the table, okay? And bringing this up. Now, that's difficult. It means it's a difficult conversation. It means Mercury also in the planet, or in the sign of Pisces. Again, it's not clear-cut communication, so this can be a difficult aspect. It can also be very prosperous, very, we're talking about dreams, and there's also Mercury in the dreamy side of Pisces is making a septile down to Uranus in Taurus, right? So this is like, this communication or this insight can break us free. So it can go like a couple different ways. It can be like, yeah, you're absolutely deserving of this raise. Thank you for taking the time and bringing this up to me. Here I am. I'm the boss. I'm busy delegating and managing and running these multiple departments, whatever it is. Mary, Ted, John, Joan, Jane, whatever, whomever, thank you for presenting the information to me. I'm going to take a look over this. And, well deserved. Here you go. Here's a boost. Here's a bonus. Right? The flip side, there's always a flip side. There's always the other possibility, right? That they could be upset by this. Oh, how dare you ask for more money? Don't you know that, what do you think, we're pinching pennies over here? And this, I'm just relating this to work, but this could be absolutely to, again, friends, family, romantic partnership, whatever. We're wanting to communicate deeper. We're recognizing the fruit that we're bearing, bringing it, presented up. So, on the other side, the person could be offended. Why would you think you deserve a raise? Then we have the moon moving into Libra, talking about the other, we're reflecting. We're going to be reflecting on ourselves. Should I have said that? Should I have done that? You know, the positive thing here is if you get the raise, great. Well deserved. You know, you deserve it. If you don't get the raise, maybe the light bulb turns on here and says, not appreciated as much as I should be. I'm not recognized as much as I should be in this environment, whatever this relationship is with the other. Okay? So Mercury creating the septile here is, again, saying one of two things. One, a breakthrough and a change and a possibility to create more income. Okay? Uranus is in the sign of income. And depending, again, where this is in your chart, this matters greatly. But as a general overall whole, we're talking about money. You know, Uranus is in the money sign. Mercury is in the sign of completion. Okay. Also the sign of enemies and you know, dreams and, you know, creativity, abundance, expansion. Okay, so either way, Mercury in this sign is like, look, this is an opportunity here for growth. So whether that comes with like, hey, we're really glad you did this, thank you for this opportunity, yes, we're gonna look this over and very happily reward you and compliment you with what you deserve, or it goes, no, we're not going to do that right now, and then you say, well, I'm really feeling like I need to do this, so what do I do? What do I do now in this position? Do I start seeking something else out? We still have Mars at 27 degrees the last few days. I think it moves out on Saturday, Sunday, something like that. I think this weekend it moves into the sign of Capricorn. Okay, exalted in the sign of Capricorn, very exciting place for Mars to be. So it's like we have this opportunity to move, to make moves, you know. And then when like later on, when the moon shifts into Libra, opposing Chiron, starting to oppose Venus through the rest of the evening, you know, we're gonna like, did I do the right thing? You know, the grass is always greener on the other side. The squeaky wheel gets the grease. Okay, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. That's the perfect analogy for that. That's how I started this off. But sometimes these things just kind of come through as I'm talking. So it's like sometimes the grease is the oil that the squeaky wheel needs to run smoother. Sometimes that means the wheel itself is going to be replaced, right? Either way, it's for the greater good. Whether you're replacing yourself with a position, a relationship, having a difficult conversation with a family member, having a difficult conversation with a partner, you know, it's like the squeaky wheel needs attention no matter what. You know, so we have to give it that attention. We have to give it this attention. So if it's a personal thing that we're desiring, or if it's we're acknowledging in somebody else, these things. And again, of course, you know, look at this. Square to the north node. Chiron square to the north node. Venus square to the north node, which means what? They're also squaring the south node, right? So we have this grand square happening here, or grand cross. North node, south node opposition, moon, Chiron, Venus opposition. So there can be difficult intention, but as we see, look how much fate energy there is here. You know, this is destined to be. This is destined for our growth, destined for our expansion. So this is a necessary step, you know. However this wheel gets taken care of, it is a necessary step in the evolution process of us moving forward, right? So, best of luck on whatever conversations are going on or whatever we're dealing with in our personal lives. Again, being focused, being as clear as we possibly can in our communication is very, very important. And everything kind of, again, pointing down to the north node here. You know, feelings can be hurt, but it's necessary to be authentic, to be true, to be real, right? In the process. So, all right, my friends, thank you. We'll see you tomorrow.